What if the lifeblood of a nation, its water, becomes shrouded in conspiracy, intrigue, and suspicion? Today, we dive into the heart of Egypt, Israel, and the Nile water conspiracies. Our tale begins in the fertile banks of the Nile, the lifeblood of Egypt for millennia. But as the population swelled and resources dwindled, the water of the Nile became a contested resource. The situation grew more complex with the construction of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, or GERD, by Ethiopia. The dam, a source of national pride for Ethiopians, became a point of contention for Egyptians, who feared that it would reduce the Nile's flow, threatening their agricultural sector and water supply. In the midst of this crisis, a third player emerged: Israel. Accusations swirled in the Egyptian media, painting Israel as a puppet master, pulling the strings behind the GERD negotiations. The Israeli embassy in Cairo vehemently denied these claims, expressing a willingness to cooperate on water procurement projects. Despite these overtures, Egyptian elites responded with suspicion and negativity. But why Israel? The answer lies in the shifting sands of regional influence. Israel's increased presence in sub-Saharan African countries, coupled with Egypt's waning influence in Africa, has stoked fears and suspicions. This, coupled with public frustration over the GERD issue, has led to a resurgence of accusations against Israel. Interestingly, some voices within Egypt, such as former diplomat Mustafa El-Feki, suggested using this regional influence to seek assistance from Israel. However, the lack of progress towards normalization and limited cross-cultural engagement have perpetuated a negative view of Israel among Egyptians. These conspiracy theories, fueled by ignorance about Israeli priorities and biased sources of information, serve to redirect popular frustrations away from domestic issues. They paint a picture of an external enemy threatening Egyptian national security, a narrative that is easier to digest than the complex realities of water scarcity and regional politics. In conclusion, the Nile water conspiracies are a complex web of regional politics, public sentiment, and strategic interests. They reflect the fears and frustrations of a nation grappling with water scarcity, regional influence, and its relationship with its neighbors. As we move forward, it becomes crucial for Egypt, Israel, and Ethiopia to foster dialogue, dispel misconceptions, and work towards a cooperative solution to the water crisis. After all, the Nile is not just a river, it's a lifeline,